On the event of inauguration of first drone skilling and training conference and launch of virtual drone university and flagging of the drone Yatra, Mr. R.N. Jayaprakash, Mr. Agneshwar Jayaprakash, Dr. Srinivasa, Mrs. Ritika Mohan, Mr. Muruganandam, Mr. Vinoj, faculty members, my dear young friends, Vanakkam, Namaskar to you all. It's my privilege and honor to be amongst you today. I am standing here among the most bright and brilliant minds of our country gathered here today. Technology is truly transforming the world at a rapid rate, and it has never been more relevant than now, as its applications are solving some of the most pressing problems on the planet. Prime Minister Modi once remarked that India has billion solutions to a million problems. As the country of 1 billion plus people, India is increasingly leveraging technology to stay ahead of the curve. India has made significant strides and technological advancements in the realms of computer networks, data banks, digital currency, portable services, portable devices, wireless communication, satellite communication, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and drone technology, among such things. The World Economic Forum's Medicine from the Sky initiative used drones to deliver vaccines and medicine to the remote areas in India. And we have seen that during the pandemic time, how drone was so helpful to deliver medicine in the far-flung areas. During the beating retreat, the entire nation was mesmerized by the spectacular display of 1,000 made-in-India drones by the Indian startup. As a part of the Swamitva scheme, survey of villages and mapping with improved technology in village areas, the accounts of the land and houses are being prepared through drones in the villages. Recently, the Ministry of Civil Aviation and Directorate General of Civil Aviation had granted conditional exemption to the Board of Control for Cricket in India for the deployment of drones for live aerial cinematography of the Indian cricket season in 2021. Drones are increasingly being used to sprinkle pesticides, fertilizers, and the nanofertilizers in the fields in rural areas. In February this year, Honorable Prime Minister Modi had launched the Kisan Drone Yatra, a project by your very own startup that sent 100 Kisan drones to various cities and villages across the country to apply pesticides on farms in different Indian states. And I'm happy to see even today 75 such vans have been given the go-ahead to be in various parts of the country, especially reaching out to more than 740 districts of this country. This is not a small task, this is a big achievement. My heartfelt congratulations to you. And the 100 Kisan drones, which had been deployed in 100 places throughout the India, it is here that Prime Minister Modi had said, and I quote, Kisan drone is now the beginning of new age revolution in this direction, I unquote. And today, I stand here in absolute amazement, and I'm thrilled to have witnessed some of the great work that is happening in Garuda Aerospace. As I walked through India's largest drone manufacturing facility, I was shown the advanced tools and manufacturing process of Garuda Kisan drones, which PM Modi had inaugurated earlier this year. I'm pretty impressed what you have achieved in such a short time and at such a young age. While walking through I have to mention this, the father and son both aspire to do something in the water, son while swimming and other while heading the swimming federation. But finally you are bringing laurels by being in the air rather than in the water. So while walking through the drone manufacturing facility, The bright young core engineers explained to me in detail the works in the advanced technology, and especially in the Make in India drones. And when I look back in the year 2014, when Prime Minister Modi started with the concept of Make in India, and during the pandemic with the Atmanirbhar Bharat, many in India raised a big question mark whether this could be achieved or not. Today, standing in this facility of Garuda Aerospace, I could see what Prime Minister had a vision one day and how the youngsters of this country, the youth of this country, is achieving with each passing day. And today, as I inaugurate the first of the 1,000 planned drone centers of excellence in the country, I am certain that a bright and brilliant future awaits the youth of India. Our government is committed to promoting the use of technology in the agriculture sector in order to increase farm production. It is envisaged that these drones will help in streamlining the use of pesticides in farms, which will further improve the profitability of our farmers. And I come from a hill state of Himachal Pradesh, where land holdings are not big, but the transportation cost is very, very high. For the apple farmers to the fruit growers, how do they transport their products from the hilly terrain to the plain areas? And I'm sure in the future, we will see Garuda coming out with one of the options even to transport those fruits and vegetables and apples from the hilly terrains of Himachal Pradesh to the every nook and corner of India. In May this year, PM Modi had inaugurated India's biggest drone festival, Bharat Drone Mahotsav 2022, wherein he had interacted with the Kisan drone pilots. He witnessed open-air drone demonstrations and interacted with startups in the Drone Exhibition Center in an effort to understand the drone sector along with the issues faced by the drone operators and provide the much-needed impetus to the industry. Promotion of the drone technology is another medium of advancing our commitment to good governance and ease of living. And trust me, it is not only going to help in the ease of living, but also in the climate change and environment. It is going to cut down the pollution level in the years to come with the use of the technology. And I'm sure it is further going to cut down the cost of production for the farmers and fulfilling the dream of Prime Minister Modi to double the farmers' income. We have already given cost plus 50% profit to the farmers, and I'm sure with the use of technology, like drone technology for the spraying of pesticides and the use of nano-fertilizers will further cut it down by 25 to 28%, doubling the farmer's income. And in the form of drones, we have got a smart tool that is going to be part and parcel of common people's living. Today, drone technology is essential for the fields of defense, disaster management, agriculture, tourism, film, and entertainment. And I could say I was in Hisar day before in the state of Haryana, which is the food bowl of the country. And I visited one of the university, and there they welcomed with a drone flying in the air and throwing the flower petals on me. The things have changed. Earlier, people used to hire helicopters to throw the flower petals and all that during the weddings. Now the drone is doing the same. So I think drone is going to be a substitute for many things in the years to come. You have to identify the areas where drone can play a very, very important role. Today, drone technology is essential in the, as I said, in the field of defense. I could see, you will call it what? The Vajra drone. The Vajra drone. UAV. Now I have seen that only in the films. And we could see that in some part of the world, how technology is being used when there is a war. I mean, I don't want to talk much about that, but still, how there also drones are playing a very, very important role in different areas. So India is also moving towards creating a strong drone manufacturing ecosystem in the country through schemes like Production Link Incentive and Modi government strives to boost the demand for cutting-edge drone technology and services in three-pronged approach. Effective policy, that is the new drone rules 2021, providing incentive in the form of PLI for drones and drone components, and creating indigenous demand wherein 12 ministries of the central government have been given the task to take it forward. Going forward, India will require at least 1 lakh pilots in the year 2023. I mean, though Agneshwar said it will be 1 lakh rupee per pilot, even if I take it 50,000 rupees per pilot, that clearly shows that 1 lakh pilots earning 50,000 rupees per month will make it 6,000 crore rupees per annum. And if I have to look at the worth of services which is being created, it will be 4 times the cost of impact. That means 24,000 crore rupees. That is $3 billion is added to just the agriculture sector. And trust me, it is the agriculture sector. When we talk about the services and the transportation sector, as we have seen in the past, Atal Bihari Vajpayee's government taking initiative in the IT sector, and we have seen the lakhs of jobs which has been created in Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Hyderabad and all that, especially in the South India because of the IT sector. I personally feel within India and the Modi government, the way it is working on the skill development program, our youth will not only be required in the Indian market, but India could become the world skill hub. We can have the world's largest skilled manpower. We need to identify the areas where we can provide the skilled manpower. And definitely, the drone pilots could be one, and India could be the world leader in this. Mark my words, wait for the next 5 years, world will be looking at India and the Indian drone pilots to be engaged and hired all across the world. Within the India, I see a huge demand coming up in the next few years. So I won't go into the details, how much money it will be coming to your pocket or to the farmer's pocket. That is one area we are working for the ease of living and ease of doing business. So roughly $1 billion from all industry contracts and government tenders will need youth pilots to execute annually. I am told that Garuda Aerospace has already set a target of making 1 lakh Make in India drones in the next 2 years. 1 lakh Make in India drones. You know, when the pandemic started, none of us even thought about one company thinking about making 1 lakh drones in 2 years span. And I'm sure once you do it here, not only the neighboring countries, but the entire world will be looking at the competitive Indian market, the competitive Indian manufacturers. We have done well in many fields, and I'm sure in the field of drone technology, India will be the leader. I congratulate the team of Garuda Aerospace for their resolve and unwavering commitment. Furthermore, I am told that overall, Garuda Drone Skilling and Training Conference, which is to be conducted in 775 districts across the country, hopes to reach 10 lakh youth, and with an aim to train 1 lakh youth to significantly impact not just the drone ecosystem or generate employment for youth, but hopes to create a massive impact in agriculture, mining, government departments, and other industries. Mining and illegal mining, these are two different areas. To keep a check on the illegal mining, technology could be used, and especially the drone technology will be a big thing to save our resources and keep a check on the illegal mining. You can reach out to the various district collectors and the district magistrates in which areas you can see it online. Illegal mining happens across the country, and there the drone technology can play a very, very important role. With an aim to train 1 lakh youth to significantly impact not just the drone ecosystem or generate employment for youth, but hopes to create a massive impact in agriculture, mining, and as I said, other industries. Now, isn't that truly revolutionary? Currently, there are over 200 drone startups ecosystem in the country, and I'm certain that this number will increase to generate lakhs of new job opportunities for our youth. Effective policies, incentive to industries, and ease of doing business is providing the much needed impetus to the drone sector, which shows the huge potential in India. You know, coming from a state of Himachal Pradesh, I could see a lot of youth from Himachal moving to big cities after graduating, post-graduating to look for jobs. I think with these kind of initiatives, we can provide thousands of jobs itself in Himachal Pradesh, which is a small state. So that will keep a check on the migration. Will create the local ecosystem, local entrepreneurship spirit. And I'm sure if Ola, Uber, and other companies can do it in the field of transportation, in the field of agriculture, there could be a pooling of resources like a tractor to a drone facility, where more companies could be established, more entrepreneurs could come up, and by taking the advantage of government's Mudra Yojana to other startup schemes, and there could be thousands of entrepreneurs which can come in the next few years and start their own companies in the field of agriculture and transportation and other sectors. So, aligned to Prime Minister Modi's vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat, I'm confident that the growing innovation and cutting-edge drone technology ecosystem will ensure a self-reliant and self-sustainable new India in the Amrit Kal. As we celebrate the 75th year of independence, we all have to set target for the next 25 years. Where do we want to see our India and what could be our contribution? And I'm sure you have set your targets in the drone sector. Garuda Aerospace might have set a target for the next 25 years. What revolution you're going to bring? And I look forward to all the youngsters sitting in front of me. You must also pick one area where you can contribute. Not only for yourself, for your growth, for you becoming an entrepreneur, but also to take your country forward. It may be the area to create entrepreneurship, education sector, or cleanliness drive, or plantation, or climate change. Pick up any area, but live up to that for the next 25 years. We have to leave a good planet, a good India for the coming generations, and we all have to contribute in that regard. So my friend, our government continues to invest in the skilling and training of youth in the drone technology sector, and I'm certain that India is on track to becoming the global drone hub of the world. Well, my friend Agneshwar, in the initial remarks, he said, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, but he forgot to talk about Jai Vigyan. It is because of the Vigyan that you are using this drone technology. It is because of science you are using this. So it should be Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Vigyan. He talked about Dhoni. When he talked about Dhoni, it reminded of Dhoni winning the 2007 World Cup and the One Day World Cup 2011 and all. Especially in Tamil Nadu, Chennai Super Kings won so many IPL tournaments. But again, Agneshwar, forget about the Dhoni's helicopter shot. You have something similar to that, this helicopter shot. He plays the helicopter shot and you fly the drones, which is very, very similar to what he does. He flies the ball in the air, hit huge sixes, and you does that with your drones. So I'm sure one of your drones could be dedicated to his helicopter shot as well in future. I won't take much time. All I want to say, Mr. P.C. Mohan is a very, 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 very dear friend of mine, a very senior colleague. And his daughter, who is also part of this initiative, Ritika, I'm so proud of you and the entire team. Mr. Jayaprakash and his family. for doing this amazing job and wishing you good luck for your future endeavors. And especially to the youngsters who are sitting in front of me, do something for yourself, but also to make your family and your country proud. Thank you once again. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.